I did make this public, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Well. Oh, do we got someone? If someone's watching, say something. This is weird. Oh, there we go. Y'all get notifications? Yeah, tonight we're eating whole natural almonds. Got no salt on them or nothing. There's everybody. Took a really long time. The live stream to kick in for some reason. These don't have any salt or anything, but they're still pretty good. Well, almonds are a superfood. I'm trying to get a gas station dinner. Almonds have a lot of taste. I lost any weight. I think I've lost about 10 pounds. A little bit, but not like a ton. It was my favorite place for a quick grab of food. It's all changing now because I'm trying to eat a certain way. If who's at work still, that's good. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Elsewhere. Hello, Hey Man. I don't want to stop at 10. Oh, Christopher, don't eat gas station peanuts. Zach Baker, I supposed to do a meetup in Gatlinburg again? I don't know. I haven't really thought about doing meetups. I mean, I do like doing meetups. I do like meeting people. But, I don't know. I've had some experiences recently that make me nervous. Maybe I shouldn't be nervous to do meetups, but... Nola D says he went to a great roadside attraction today. I can't wait to see what it is. Appreciate the super chat. Almonds. I've not had any bad experiences at meetups per se, but I don't know. I've been I've been in a place where I have to reevaluate my my safety, my family safety, things like that. Yes, Christopher, the best place to buy boiled peanuts is from the disgusting Black Cauldron in Cherokee, North Carolina. And I don't know if they're closed or not. If they're shut down for good, that is a national loss. Chris Carpenter says, Jake, we are best friends in Pokemon Go today. Did you want to put a lucky egg and battle for it? I don't know what that means. I didn't know you could battle for eggs. Bring my limey bouncer to meetups. My limey bouncer lives in England. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry for everyone that has to deal with this bull crap. But I don't want to like start talking about it or anything. If someone contacts you about me, just report them to Facebook and then do not engage them, not talk to them. Walter Weedle preparing for a colonoscopy. I've had a colonoscopy before. And the worst part is drinking that jug of foul liquid the night before. These are good almonds. Dakota, you visited the STL Wax Museum today? It's the craziest one in the world. Gail, I have no idea what you just said there. It is scary. It is scary, Dakota. How come Justin stopped doing mail videos? Why would you ask me that? Jacob Ramirez, thank you for the super chat. So what's my next stop? Well, I'll be getting, I'll be joining Trans World, the haunt convention in St. Louis. Jeff Kidd, how are you? Thank you for the super chat. Yes, Christopher, my Charizard is still stuck in your freaking town. Okay, for any Pokemon Go players out there, when I went to meet up with Christopher, I dropped a Charizard in a gym at a church in the town he lives in, and it's been in that gym for over 90 days. Yeah, just blog them. Awesome. Nola Deej re-downloaded Pokemon Go. Think about Pokemon Go. Lots of people play Pokemon Go. It's just not everyone like they used to. Like, literally, it was an epidemic. It's still, like, insanely popular. Mommy Love, I'm sorry you received that garbage. Please report that person and block them. Do not contact them. Do not communicate with them. Austin, yes, I like the weather map. I got a kick out of those Photoshop. Bob Arbo, thank you for the super chats. Carpetbagger rules. We're going to see you in Indiana in May. I'm looking forward to meeting you. You learn a lot about wrestling, Gail. What'd you learn? Morty, go away. What kind of food am I eating? We're eating almonds. You fired 5 people this week, Christopher? Wow, you're on a rampage. What's keto flu? You're an excellent student, Gail. Ready to take on Morty? If you want to know what Morty is, look up Jobber. Jobber. Zach Baker, thank you for the super chat. Says, have you seen the Arcade 1 Up Rampage machines? What's that? Those are the little ones you can have at home. Yes, Jobber. Why are they firing so many people at Walmart, Christopher? I don't know. I tried playing the little arcade machines at Walmart, and I think they're just a little too small. Don't say that, Christy. Christopher will get fired just for reading that word. Do I eat with a fork and a knife in a strange way? Yeah, according to people in the YouTube comments, I do. Scott Felton coming to Wisconsin this summer? I'm not sure. Yeah, they don't have Walmart in England. That's weird. I've shared my Pokemon Go number on Facebook before, but it's probably been a while back. Remind me, I'll share it again sometime. I've done the 6th floor museum. Is Anna done making videos? Nah, she's never done. I don't think I explained what happened in the video. Amy Lockman says, not saying your forking is wrong, just wondering what mine is. No, a lot of people say my forking is wrong. I don't care. No, here's the story with the... Here's the story with the Hank Williams Museum. So they don't allow filming or photography. There was another YouTuber called Nomadic Fanatic that went there a few months before me, and they absolutely would not let him film. And when I went in, the lady behind the counter knew who I was, but she told me that that she didn't have the authority to let me film. But I went through anyways and was gonna do like a video talking about it. So I left. She contacted me on Facebook, and she said that she got permission for me to film. I didn't even ask her. I didn't even try to go above her head. I was just like, oh, okay. And then, so apparently, the lady that owns the Hank Williams Museum, that was her daughter-in-law. And so her daughter-in-law and her son knew who I was, and the guy that does all her internet stuff knew who I was. So they were all like, yeah, let him film. And so the lady that owns it, she was nervous because she never let anyone film before. So she kind of walked through me. I explained to her what I did, what I was going to film. So she let me film. And I sat there with her, and I played every clip I had to show her. A lot of it is that, they just feel very strongly about Hank Williams. They said that they feel like nasty things get said about him, and they try to keep a very positive spin on Hank Williams. Kendall, yeah, it's just kind of an old school thing where people think if you film it that other people won't come, but it really probably helps. Chelsea says subscribed $5 a month on Patreon. You'll get a different postcard every month. Melissa H. Yes, I agree. I think those etiquette rules are like meaningless. I mean, there's certain things you don't do. I mean, don't like spit food out of your mouth onto the table. You know, don't pick your ear with your fork. But other than that, you know, just eat. Use your tools and eat. Postcards went out yesterday morning. Blowing your nose at the table is probably gross, Christy. I don't think I've ever done that. Do a face reveal? Do you think I'm hiding a different face somewhere? People change their kids' diapers at the table. It's a little gross because there could be poop in it. A little pirate girl. That's not the dysfunctional, Christopher. A lot of families do it that way. My teeth are all packed full of nut meat. I don't know why there's AstroTurf on Hank Williams' grave. Hank 3 would let me know. Hank Williams the third, his country stuff is actually really good. He has like metal stuff and country stuff. I don't like his metal stuff, but his country stuff is really good, and he actually sounds a lot like his grandfather. Hank Williams Jr. kind of has his own sound, but Hank Williams 1, Hank Williams 3 kind of have a similar sound. You don't know who Hank Williams is. He's a very famous country singer. Like one of the original one of the like original classic country western singers. Yeah, he's saying Your Cheating Heart. Only vocals. This is I'm meeting Jim Cornette tomorrow. What should I ask him? Ask him what he thinks of Hoax's self choke slam. Yeah, I can't believe Hank Williams was not even 30 years old. Wrestling match is May 11th. That's the real Morty. the Zodiac locations. That's probably not going to happen. We're going to sign the official contract on April 13th. I'm going to that's horrible, Chelsea Pope. I'm sorry. No, diabetics should not have honey because it's pure sugar. Hey, I'll give Rick Michaels credit for training AJ Styles, but I've talked to someone, talked to another guy who's actually trained by AJ, and he said that AJ Styles was training other people after he started wrestling for 3 months. But the thing about AJ Styles is AJ wasn't even a wrestling fan when he started wrestling. He was just so good at it. Like his buddies wanted to be wrestlers, and he just came along with them, and he ended up like having more natural ability than anyone else on the face of the planet. How's it going, John? Nuts will make me cough. No, I think bronchitis will make me cough. Let's go to the mini fridge and get us a water. We'll just use this office chair as a transportation module. Filming another abandoned train tunnel. Oh. Abandoned train tunnels. Abandoned caves. Abandoned bridges. Noah Deep says he got yelled at work once for rolling your rolling chair from one side of the room to the other. When my new job, when I had my old job, we moved into a new building, and it has this common space where we can all roll our chairs out. And we would play this game where we would all get in our chairs and then we'd bowl one person across the room with their chairs, spinning in circles. And like, our director came in with like a group of elderly people while they were doing it. I was actually out of the office, so I wasn't involved. Yes, for anyone charged on April 1st for Patreon, you will get a Smash Penny if you're donating $10 or more. So you guys still have a week or so if you want to get that Smash Penny. What's the Mighty Move Festival? Hey, Becca. Glad to see you here. It's also a postcard. You still get your postcard. You'll also get a little Smash Penny with it. John, are you ready? Are you ready for this road trip we're going on? Custom made, Morty. More like counterfeit. You're packed already? Well, I'm packed already, but that's for the trip I'm on right now. I probably won't unpack. Am I still on a road trip with Adam the Woo? Let me see. Adam, are you in here? No, I appear to be alone. Is he behind the curtain? The only people that know any updates on Ghost Town is the termites and rats. Yeah, Morty's jealous that his face isn't on a penny. It's one thing that me and Abraham Lincoln have in common. We both have our faces on the penny. Ever thought about Washington, D.C.? I've been to Washington, D.C. a couple of times. I look like a fireman. I can't show you the penny. It's in the car. I wish I did have one with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail about what I'm doing, but I did. I'm plans traveling to St. Louis for Transworld, the Haunted Convention. Wheelbox has new DJI Mavic Air footage. Was really cool. Yeah, it's the camera's really good. The camera's better than the regular Mavic. Carpetbagger Facebook page for a preview. Preview of what? Well, let's not forget tap wrestling in what's next month? In April, tap wrestling. Gonna have a brass knuckle on a pole match between the Rebel Son, Tyler Garrison, and Jimmy Lee. We're gonna end this thing. If Jimmy Lee is defeated, I get my internet belt back. And also, Z Williams will be taking on Ryan Staples for the tap championship, and he will be winning. Morty, you should bring your little boys down to Georgia. I can have Z and Tyler teach them what real men are like. Hello, William. Booker is David Garrison. You can find him on Facebook. Who's Sartain? Good luck at Walmart, Christopher. I'm in a mystery hotel right now. Why doesn't David Garrison appear in live streams? Well, David's an old-fashioned type guy. I don't know if he does. David does his live streams on Facebook. William Ishii got kicked out of the Santa's convention. I know, and I was a good boy. I did hotel gamble, and I did the worst gamble you can do, which is book a hotel for 3 days without seeing it first. Good night, Bob Arbo. Jordan, how are you doing? And yes, Honky Tonk Man is one of the most awful human beings on the face of the earth. I still kind of like him as a wrestling character, but he sounds like the most mean, bitter person that's ever lived. Any specific authors I like? I do not read anymore. Hauntbots, it was nice to meet you today too. What's the deal with Honky Tonk Man and Jerry Lawler? They're first cousins, and like Jerry Lawler always says nice things about the Honky Tonk Man, and then Honky Tonk Man just like craps on Jerry Lawler all the time. Oh, someone just got sniped. Music on my videos. The theme song is my son. A lot of the themes used during the drone flights is my brother. Oh, my friend Jeff in Portland with the Muffler Man. He's just been collecting more and more giant fiberglass figure. I do like the new drone. Hopefully I'll get some more chances to use that. Uh-oh, Morty. Ryan's talking down your boy. Chris Lawrence's potential wrestling moves, the Rock City bottom. Yes. Oh, yes. That's what I could do. I could team all my wrestling moves. After roadside attractions, the Rock City bottom. Or the house on the rock bottom. Eh? What other roadside attractions can we turn into wrestling moves? Scott says Rock City should do a rock overlay where they have rock musicians. I think they should do a Dwayne Johnson overlay. Mothman move. Earthquake, the wrestler cool fishing move. Yeah, I liked his move. I like how he stomped around their heads to do tremors. Rock City's not showing its age. It's always looked like that. Me and Morty should have a match at Ruby Falls, and we could call it a Ruby Falls Count Anywhere match. Gail, that's too graphic. Yokozuna's bonsai drop finisher was brutal. I'll wrestle you as many times as I need to, Morty. You know, one of my main concerns is that I'm gonna beat you so fast that I won't get to enjoy it. Maybe we should do like 2 out of 3 falls. Like 1 fall for each mutton chop. You lose a fall, you lose a chop. And then another fall, you lose another chop. The first person to lose both chops wins. Morty, are you doubting my conditioning? All right, we've been on 50 minutes. You guys want to do another 10 minutes? I think that we're gonna do that little contract signing. We may adjust a few things. I may put a provision in there that after I shave off Morty's chops, that he has to write a song about my chops, about how great they are, and sing it live in the ring while I hit him in the butt with a giant fly swatter. Beating Morty so easy, I may put on my PJs in the middle of the match. Morty, it's professional wrestling. It's not that sort of thing, and you know it. You found my trainer code, Denise? You could post it here if you want. Have I taken a trip to the gun store in Las Vegas? Is there more than one gun store? Sweeney Todd. Where's the Barbie Pickle sue for gimmick infringement? He cut off hair with scissors, not chops with razors. Geez, Maury, burying Brutus here, my stream. It does cost money to get into Hank Williams Museum. I always got really nervous when Brutus the Beefcake would come out because he'd be chopping these giant hedge clippers. And like the fans would be reaching out trying to slap hands with him, and he'd just be like, I thought he was gonna cut a kid's finger off. Yeah, I'm curious to find out if Morty's chops are even real. That's a big part of the question. Night Nola Deej, night Becca. Yeah, I may put in that contract there's no actual chops because Tyler and Z told me those hurt. And this one guy told me he knew a guy who got his nipple chopped off. See, Morty just admitted he's a cheater. He just came out and said it. I'm prepared for the cheating. Imagine getting chopped from the Big Show. Ugh. Would suck. Wonder how many almonds I ate during this live stream. I'm sorry, I ate way more than 23 almonds. What is South by Southwest? I've never exactly understood what that was. Oh, that's right, they have cyanide in them, I forgot. Well, Ricky Morton told me that I reminded him of Brock Lesnar. All right, guys, looks like we're about ready to, that was the truth, Marty. We're gonna wrap this one up. I appreciate you guys joining me. I thank you for all your support. And remember, you know, there's people in this world that will try to drag you down, try to hurt you, but you know, the best thing you can do is succeed at what you do best. Ignore those that try to tear you down. But for now, this one's in the bag.